To get back the son who had been mistakenly swapped, the wealthy man was forced to send his adopted son back to that poor family's home. The adopted son felt terrified in this strange new home. The poor father's house had narrow hallways, but there were no rigid rules here. People greeted one another with smiles. The poor father ran a grocery store and chatted with every customer as if they were friends. Though the poor mother was busy working at the convenience store, she never forgot about John. In the evenings, the family gathered in the cramped space to happily eat dinner together. However, John was used to an empty dining table. But here, with his younger siblings filling the table, he had to learn to fight for his food. Meanwhile, over at the wealthy family's home, they were eating high-end steak. Kevin really enjoyed the food, but before he could take a few bites, the wealthy father scolded him for not knowing how to use chopsticks and sternly corrected his technique. But no matter how many times Kevin tried, he couldn't quite get the hang of it, because his poor father had never taught him. Even while taking a bath, Kevin kept practicing how to hold the chopsticks. When he woke up the next day, only he and his mom were left at home. John was having a great time at the poor family's house. Jack helped the kids fix their pedal bikes. He was surprised to discover that, unlike his wealthy dad, Jack was always willing to play with the kids. The time for the swap came around quickly. John didn't want to leave his poor father's house, but Kevin couldn't wait to escape his wealthy father's home. Just then, his mother noticed that John had cut his palm. Jack didn't seem to mind, saying it was just a minor injury from playing. But when they got home, the wealthy father was furious. He believed Jack was completely incapable of taking care of his own child. His mother gently blew on the wound and carefully applied a band-aid. Just then, John pulled out the broken toy. He asked his mother when they could go back to his poor father's house. The wealthy father's expression changed instantly. The next day, he went to his parents' house for dinner. His stern father told the wealthy father to swap his own grandson back as soon as possible, having never dared to disobey his father since childhood. Though he was deeply reluctant, he had no choice but to say a final goodbye to John.